Panya shares a revolutionary diet that's based on biblical principles and cutting-edge science. This balanced approach will build your faith and help you lose weight.
All right, he's here, Jimmy Pena. It's great to see you.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Nice apron.
Oh,
Great
like
fit,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Now, Jimmy, you say that our health is a means of praise, and I like what you said. You have a quote saying, all we need as believers is two things, to be in God's will and to have our health. What do you mean?
God's will and good health. You know, everything at PrayFit, PrayFit.com, is we steep it in grace. We look at our health through the prism of grace, and that puts faith to work. And when we see our health as a means of praise, it changes everything. So those are the things we need: God's will, good health, and that's the gist of the PrayFit diet.
Beautiful book here, The PrayFit Diet. Jimmy, how does prayer fit into dieting?
Well, like I said, you know, we steep it every single day. Quiet times, spending time with the Lord, having our devotion, and then putting our health to work, putting our faith to work, and that includes the food. And it's so interesting. Balance is so key.
I like that about you, Jimmy, because you don't say get rid of dairy, get rid of wheat. You say balance is the key. You recommended a diet that's called the Simple 33 Balance. What is the Simple 33 Balance?
Well, yes, balance is absolutely key. Everything about this book is balance. In fact, the science says that when you bring the macronutrients of carbs and proteins and fats in perfect proportion, so many good things happen. Enough protein for healthy muscle, enough carbs for good sustained energy, healthy fats for brain health, heart health, lungs, and our joints. It's really, really beautiful. And we don't cut out food groups. It's an inclusive, embracing kind of meal plan. So it's really beautiful.
Now, you work with a lot of celebrities, and I guess a lot of regular people too. What's it like working with the celebrities? Because they really have to look good. So do you have to be more strict with them?
You know, the whole premise of health and how I approach the writing and the books, I've been really blessed to be on the sets of movies and helping people get ready for projects. But the idea that our health and our food, we're a machine.
Yeah.
You know, and whether you're going in front of the camera or, you know, you're helping your neighborhoods, and our main thing now is going into churches all across the country, talking to people about eating healthily, pushing away from the table sooner rather than later, and really putting our bodies to use, putting our health to work in our communities.
All right, Jimmy, we've got a full day here of food on your PrayFit plan. Let's start with breakfast.
Yeah. Super important. They say it's the most important, and it is.
Yeah.
You know, when you wake up, you've had an overnight fast. And on the PrayFit diet, we have so many options in terms of breakfast. Here, this one is beautiful yogurt, and berries, and flaxseed, and walnuts. We have omelets. We've got oatmeal. You know, all sorts of wonderful breakfasts.
Blueberries I've ever seen.
Right.
These look amazing. Can I have one?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, and then for lunch, the sandwich looks delicious.
Lunch is a bridge, and you know, this sandwich is perfect. It's got Ezekiel bread, which is a perfect complex carb.
You get that, you have to go to health food stores to get Ezekiel bread.
No, in fact, it's everywhere now. Health food stores, normal grocery stores, and it's a great, perfect protein.
It's a nice taste too. I really like it.
Good texture, good taste, very, very healthy. And then we move on to and you know, all of these meals are just like kindling on a fire, continuing to embrace that metabolism.
Some people might say, you know, where's my chips, or where's something? Are you just saying just have the sandwich?
Just the sandwich, absolutely. See, it's not much food. This is very filling and satisfying.
You don't have that sluggish feeling afterwards because you've eaten too much.
No sluggish feeling. The healthy carbs that we have, they really help you feel full, give you that sustained energy, so you don't have the lulls in how you feel.
And I love the snacks.
The snacks, some hummus, wonderful fiber, the carrots, wonderful vitamins. And then the dinner is one of my favorites. I chose the chicken Jerusalem for Mom. Mom makes a beautiful chicken Jerusalem. This one, basically, chicken Jerusalem is a wonderful dish where we've got artichokes. In fact, artichokes are in season right now.
So we've got our chicken.
Yeah, it's got a season
in olive oil. Sizzling here in olive oil. So you're going to teach us how to make chicken Jerusalem, Jimmy. What do you need next? So we've got our chicken seasoning.
Yeah, okay, so once you got your chicken seasoned, you know, in some olive oil, some salt and pepper, you can go ahead and start adding in. Why don't you hand me the artichokes? We'll start with some of the main things.
I love artichokes.
Okay. Throw those in there.
They're so healthy for you.
And then why don't we throw this stock? And this is some chicken stock.
Yeah, it looks a little dry. We need a little.
Yeah.
We need it. Ooh, that looks good.
This
Okay.
one. Yes, let turn this up a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and then we can add some leeks, and you can play around with this. Sometimes shallots will work. We put some garlic in here. I like that.
I love garlic. Oh, garlic would be great
Some
too.
spinach too.
Mm-hmm.
Put some mushrooms. Yeah, put some mushrooms.
Okay.
And then once this keeps going about, once the chicken is made and it's sautéing really good, then we can add in some of this Greek yogurt.
Okay.
Now, in a lot of recipes, you'll see heavy cream, but we don't want to use the heavy cream. This the Greek yogurt makes it really nice and tasty.
Oh, salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper.
All it.
Let's just throw it in there.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's not that much. And you need a little salt.
A little salt.
Okay.
A little salt. That's fine. Mix this together about 8 to 12 minutes. We're just making this nice and good, and this gets really beautiful. And it doesn't necessarily have to be pretty, but it's delicious.
It's not super colorful, but it smells great. Okay, then, okay.
At the end of it,
very
we can add some
this is after it's pretty much done, and you just want to garnish it with the tarragon.
tarragon. The tarragon's going to draw a lot of good flavor out of all of the vegetables. Whatever vegetables you add to this, it's just going to kind of draw it, and the chicken as well.
What's your nationality?
It's really good. I'm Mexican-American.
Okay, this dish would be considered Jerusalem chicken.
That's right. It's not too far away. It's so delicious. It's one of my favorites. In fact, we've got a beautiful end product right
here we
there
go.
when it's all said and done.
Okay.
And
Now we've got our tarragon and we've got our Parmesan, and so this would be a typical dinner.
A typical day and dinner on the Prairie Fit plan, which there's so many combinations and wonderful recipes.
Mmm.
It's just truly it's.
Oh wow! I can't.
We'll dig into this later.
It's got a little spice, not spice, but there's some. Maybe it's the artichokes because it's very interesting flavor.
Again, it all gets drawn out, and then you can have a side salad.